everybody? It's your boy, Doc Nanners. Welcome back to the Lagging Legends Racing Network, and welcome to an NVRA post-race show. We are here with tonight's podium at Kansas. We got the bad Brad. This dude was fast today. He got it done in every way. First stage might not have been the fastest car, at least not on the mind. I think Evan thought he had it, but Brad at the end was like, nah, man, sorry. You're going to go to second today. I got this. And I'm going to say it for Evan, Mr. Ducky. I'm just going to say it. Heathen, you're no longer on the milk carton, man. You're no longer missing. He has been found. I guess he was at football practice. That's where he was at. Let's go ahead and start with the bottom of the podium. Heathen, how does it feel to get your first top three of the season, man?
Oh, really good. I mean, this even a top five after the struggles we've had this year. It has been good. I knew coming to Kansas was my best shot to prove myself and show myself. Mile and a half is where I've been thriving in this game. So, yeah, I'm not excited for next week, but I'm just glad we have some type of momentum now going into next week.
No, absolutely. And from the looks of things, it looks like you decided to call an audible.
Yeah, I was a quarterback in football, so it's kind of my thing.
Well, you might have been the leader in football and been the quarterback, but you've yet to be the leader this year on track. So, do you feel like this
I did
third
lead.
place? Oh, that don't count. You got to finish the
Vegas.
stage up front.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Do
I
you
led
think
at
this
Vegas.
race is going to be the big jumping point for you? Do you feel like this is the momentum that you've needed, or do you feel like Kansas really was that big moment and the rest you're still not sure?
Well, I feel like it definitely helped with me like propelling myself to like be more confident, I guess. The short tracks is where I've not figured out yet. So whenever we figure that out, I feel like we'll be good. So we have a lot of mile and a halves coming up, except for the North Wilkesboro. I'm gonna be missing Talladega.
That's just sad. Missing Dega? Anybody could win Dega. You got to be
I'll
a
be at a
Dega.
concert. I'll be at a concert.
Okay, who are you
So
going to go see, though?
um, don't judge me too hard, okay? I'm going to see Machine Gun Kelly.
Put the helmet back on. Anyway, we're going to second place today. One of the fastest drivers in the league consistently this year, a front runner, and definitely somebody who has done nothing but perform well. He's changed his name as much as he finishes up front. So, Evan, Mr. Rev, used to be Airspeed, used to be Windy. How does it feel to get second place today?
The same as Richmond all over again. No, it feels good. I mean, I knew going into it we had something. I wasn't sure what something was going to be because we didn't really get to see everybody at practice. But during the race, I knew Brad was going to be tough. I was waiting for Ducky. Deport showed speed through practice. You showed speed through practice in the long run. So uh, that start off speed was pretty important. Brad and I had that nailed down. Brad was faster in the middle of the run, and then we kind of equaled out to where we could run with each other. So it was a fun race to run against Brad again and keep that pattern of momentum going to just give a good show for the race.
Makes perfect sense, but one has to ask. Obviously, you two have been around each other a lot this year, and it's went one way or it's went the other. Do you guys feel like there's a little bit of a rivalry going right now?
No, at least from my perspective, I don't think so. For Brad maybe, but I mean, coming back from the hybrid days, I feel like, there's give and take. Brad and I have always had give and take. Evan, Ducky has always had give and take. So the three of us have run together long enough to know we ain't gonna win on lap one. So let's just wait till we get to that last 5 laps, and then it's mano y mano, and we'll figure it out when that happens. And then whatever comes out of it, comes out of it. Whether one of us gets turned, whatever we got, it's as clean as we can make it, as competitive as we can make it. Brad just I burned up my stuff, like I told you all earlier, 2 laps too long, and Brad came a coming, and I had nothing to hold him back.
Well, I mean, that makes perfect sense. And Kansas is one of those tracks that it's easy to burn your tires up. You try to make a move somewhere in the middle and you just toasted them for the end. Before we get to tonight's big winner, top of the podium, I do want to let you guys know that this is, again, an NVRA post race show. And NVRA is sponsored by Over the Wall Racing Diecast. Don Ferguson Jr., if you want to find him on that Facebook page, he does his auctions at NASCAR Adrenaline Rush Collectibles. You can find him every Saturday and Sunday. He's selling diecast here, people. You like driving cars, like racing cars? Well, go buy some cars. It's Christmas. Go get them a gift. Definitely want to thank Over the Wall Racing Diecast for presenting NVRA. And now, for tonight's big victor, we got Brad. Man, how does it feel? The top step of the podium, and if I may say, pretty convincing, man.
It was a whole different show until that end of that last pit stop run. Yeah, Wendy, he had me covered most of the run. Middle of the run, I was able to stay with him, maybe pull ahead a little bit, but then the end of the run, he was pulling away a little bit again. But yeah, I thought for sure coming out of that last pit stop there, he started pulling away. I was like, oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to run him down. But lucky for me, he went a little too hard and used up his stuff. And early happy birthday to me. Got myself a win. Well, actually, I guess now I am 48 years old, the old man of the group. So.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
So 12 o'clock turned the birthday?
Yeah, hell yeah, brother.
Hey. Happy birthday. May all your dreams come true. Happy birthday from the Lagging Legends crew. Hey! Now continue.
Thank you. Yeah, that was one of the best runs I think I've ever had. There a couple weeks ago was a decent run. I mean, Ducky and Wendy were battling there at the end. I mean, I was staying with them, but those guys were it was give and take. I thought for sure it was going to be a wreck, but yeah, they were clearly better that week. But yeah, tonight that was the best handling setup I've found yet. It was good middle, beginning, end of the run. Yeah, that was a lot of fun racing with Wendy. Like you said, we've been racing for, oh my gosh, going on 5 or 6 years, almost 6 years now since the hybrid days. Yeah, when I first came into the league, I mean, I had a few run-ins with Wendy. That was my fault, being just learning the game and stuff and doing some stupid stuff. But yeah, I learned a lot from guys like Wendy and Evan, Flash, all the guys, pretty much all the guys in NVRA. We've been together for going on 5, 6 years now. It's crazy to think we've been racing together that long.
Well, absolutely, man. And obviously, this victory sets you up very good looking at long-term aspirations. That does get you to where you are now third in points. Are you starting to feel like a championship could be in the books for you this season?
It gives me a little bit of confidence after tonight. As I was talking to Ducky, he messaged me and congratulated me on the win. I feel I'm doing a lot better with this game than what I was with Heat 5. With it having more realistic physics and stuff, I'm more of I never really push too hard. I'm just trying to run a good line, try not to use my stuff up. But I feel this game definitely falls more into my style of driving than what the
It's definitely showed so far because straight up, every week you've been one of the fastest drivers out on track. And I'll just go ahead and say it since we're now face to face and it's week 10. Obviously, I am new to NVRA. This is my first season. And coming into it, I had so many people say a few different names. Like, you got to watch out for these guys. And, brother, people said you were good, but no one knew you were this good. You have been an absolute shock to me so far because whenever we first go on, I was like, okay, so it's Ducky, it's going to be Mr. Rev, and it's going to be Clater, and I'm going to be chasing. And now all of a sudden, I'm like, this dude, Brad, gosh, dang, he fast.
Yeah, if it wasn't for at Daytona, I forget. I think it was the 24 car got up into me toward the end of the run, and I ended up. I think I finished 13th or 14th at Daytona. I was running up front the whole time there, and then going for the win at Richmond, and I sort of screwed myself out of that. I think I ended up finishing ninth. So right there, that's a lot of points I gave up. So yeah, I could be even closer to the top two guys in points if it wasn't for that. But I'll take where I'm at. Just keep learning and putting into practice and learning how to adjust the car to different tracks. Other than the road courses, I mean, road courses that's definitely not my forte. I can practice there all day and I'm not going to get any better. I just cannot do road courses.
Neither can I, unfortunately. Which again, I would have liked to have been at Coda, but it just wasn't in the cards for me. You know, congratulations on your win. I do have to go back to Heathen here for a second, though, man, because right now, as the way things sit, you are currently out of the playoffs. Obviously, it's really early in the season. There's a lot of racing to come before this even becomes too relevant. But do you feel like today could, give you that little bit of boost to be able to get you into that playoff contention?
Oh yeah, for sure. I know that the tracks coming up after Talladega are really strong for me. Um, so I mean, most confidence I have. I honestly did not think that my preset that I chose would work tonight. Because I went not aggressive, I went opposite of aggressive. Um, and I had nothing for Wendy and Brad on the short run, and then I catch them on the long run. So wish I had a little bit of short run speed to at least stay with them to not be 3.5 seconds back when my car started getting good. But yeah, I have a lot of confidence going in towards after Talladega. We're not going to talk about North Wilkesboro because I will finish last, most likely.
Yeah, your long run car was awesome, Heathen. Like if we wanted to get out to that 3 or 4 second lead in front of you, it was going to be a whole different race.
Yeah, I almost caught Wendy because he was put it in the wall.
Yeah.
Thing at the end of stage two. I think I would have because you finished second in stage two, right, Wendy?
Yeah, I won stage two, finished second stage one.
Yeah.
Whoever finished second in stage two, I made a massive mistake in the last 5 laps of that run. Was getting the wall quite a bit. I was like, okay, just lock in. Whatever happens, happens. I got wrecked really early on in the race a couple times. I do want to apologize to the 17 car. Apparently, I got under him and like killed him. I guess I was nowhere close to him on my screen, but I know the bubble in this game is really, really, really bad. So, but yeah, congrats to you, Brad, and you, Wendy, for the podium. Hopefully, I'm up here with you guys at some point again soon.
I definitely must concur. The bubble is nasty because I hate to say it. I wrecked Ducky technically because of the bubble. Because on my screen, we're having a good time. We racing, we going hard. Next thing I know, his car goes a little sideways. I hit the brakes, but he's already gone. And I'm like, goodness gracious. That must have been Bubble Buddy from SpongeBob between us. I don't know what the heck just happened.
I think that's one thing. The new game, I think that's one thing they could improve on would be the net code. Because there's no reason why it should be on the apron and they're on the white line in the second on the middle lane, and I'm turning them because I'm in them. It should never be that big of a gap. But
The funny thing is, I was live on stream. You can actually go back and watch my stream and you'll get a view of it. It really did look like you just went BAM!
on my stream though, because I stream it too, like I didn't touch him. That's why I was confused. Why everybody was like, "What the heck, Heath?" And I was like, "I didn't touch nobody. Why are y'all yelling at me?" I was just trying to get back to the front after Ducky wrecked me.
So the big thing to take away from that is iRacing. Let's get a little bit better net coding out here so we can get away with that bubble. One thing I gotta ask though, Mr. Rev. So I gotta get used to calling you that until you change your name next week to be Nanner's Doc. I think you
Nah,
said.
this is where it's at this point. This is where it's at.
Okay. So
A
I
gamer
gotta
tag
ask.
a
Not
gamer
trying to
tag
give
to be
away
named
any
later.
information, but you made a comment during the race to where you let somebody lead one lap. Do
Yeah.
you think that really could have costed you a little bit by you just laying off some?
By the times that we were running throughout the race, it gave up a second and a half to Brad to catch me at the end of the race, where we would have equalized that when he caught me. So Meso, you're welcome. I'll take the second. But that cost me about a second and a half to let him have it, just to have it. But once again, we're having fun. It's a video game. It's not real life. Ain't none of us getting paid millions of dollars to do it. If we were, I promise you it wouldn't happen. But that second and a half probably counted to giving Brad more of that gap because that's where I ran the extra 2 laps to try to extend that, and I probably should have just moved up a little bit higher and saved some tire. But it's fun, man. That's what it's about. Getting guys in here that want to race clean, have fun, have a good time. You got Heathen tracking you down at the long run. You got Brad and I kind of putting that, what do you all call it, BTA, the whole race. It was him and I doing that again. So at the end of the day, it's not necessarily about, for me, it's not about winning. The whole time I'm telling guys setups, how to adjust stuff. It's for fun. Get guys, I like it better when the fastest 4 guys, 2 to go, are right there battling for it. So, Brad, Ducky, and I did at Richmond. You know, Brad got progressively better through Richmond. So, the road courses, you're going to have your road course ringers. Clater, he put the BTA on everybody, right? He was out there sipping coffee, looking like Jean Girard out there last week. So this week it's a little bit more fun when you can have guys that have that type of stuff. Next week's a short track. It's going to be a totally different game. And we go to Talladega where everybody's got a chance. It don't matter your setup, honestly, at Talladega. But as long as guys are having fun and guys are getting better, that's what's important to me because that's what makes the league better. That's what makes guys have fun. That's what makes people want to come back in and try next week. Okay, well, this is what Wendy told me. When we go to another mile and a half, let's see what happens. Let's see if they listened. Let's see if they gained that experience. So for me, it's fun. We'll see what happens in North Wilkesboro, and we'll rack them up again and see what happens. But yeah, that second and a half, it killed me. There's no doubt about it. It killed me.
I do want to point out that you just referred to yourself as Wendy.
Well, that's the go-to name for what, 6 years? So I got to keep it. If I can get the name back and get my profile back, it'll probably go back to that, just so that way I don't have to have
You
5
just
different
said it
names throughout
wasn't
the year.
changing.
Well, if I can get it back, I gotta wait for that Xbox to finally go, yeah, it's free again.
I love it. Now, with that being said, though, going off of that, Meso, congratulations on leading that lap. I led a couple laps too, but I got my doors blew off because I only did about 10. But Meso, congratulations on getting fourth. One thing I got to say about that guy is momentum is definitely going upwards for him. That is a couple races in a row where this dude has just had absolute speed, and today he brought it. So congratulations to him. I know his car was falling off at the end, so unfortunate about that, but that does
Can
just
we give
happen. My car got tighter too.
2 thumbs up? I want to give 2 thumbs up to 2 different people.
Okay, okay. We don't have Ducky here, so go take it away.
I, I'm gonna give one to Nighthawk for qualifying second. Things didn't go as planned, but 2 thumbs up to Nighthawk, and then 2 thumbs up to Deport. So I'm gonna give Deport a shout out because he's been getting with me trying to figure out how to take it from that 5th to 10th spot to the top 3. Yeah, one of the things that I've kind of been preaching to him for years, and now coming back into racing the league after a 5-year hiatus, honestly, and doing some part-time stuff here and there. That guy has gone from Wreckfest to trying to get better at racing. So, want to give him a shout out for trying to get better. He got with me after races, like, what can I do? What things can we get to? So I want to give him 2 thumbs up because he's trying. And I told him, I said, one of the big things is manage your reputation. You want to win lap 1? The fastest guys, they're not going to win on lap 1. They know it. They're going to figure it out. But he's trying to get better. And I told him, the only person that can change that reputation is you. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep showing people you're willing to give space. You're willing to get better. You're willing to try to do things cleaner. And eventually that will come back to you. So 2 thumbs up to Deport because he is trying. Just want to give him a quick shout out because he hardly ever gets that type of shout out. But I think today kind of showed another. He was letting off, trying to do things better. He did do some mistakes, but he's getting there. So 2 thumbs up to Deport for trying. Right? That's all we can ask of him.
And that's definitely two good people to give a thumbs up to. Qualifying up front, that's not easy to do. And changing your whole mindset and your whole driving style, that is extremely difficult to do. So kudos to anybody who's trying to get better and willing to put, the words into action. So thumbs up to those guys for you too. Guys, definitely appreciate you all being on the show. Does any of you have any closing thoughts that you would like to add? Anything you'd like to say? Y'all can compliment Nanners if you'd like to.
You were pretty fast all race.
I appreciate that.
No, you were though. It's like I told you, like in our DMs and stuff. Like you have that superstar mentality, and you are one in the making. You just have to stop the mistakes. Stop
No,
the tiny mistakes that you make.
No, you're absolutely spot on because I made a couple of them today that I'm mainly just hitting the wall, and I know I'm going to hit the wall.
Later
But
did it.
somehow I'm like, maybe it won't hit the wall, but then I hit.
Yeah, it's like Clay wrecked, like lost it off of 2 by himself.
Yo, HD said it. I'm looking back behind y'all. You and Brad are going Tokyo Drift. I saw Brad do it 4 or 5 times. I'm like, Brad, what are we doing wrong? Because I did it. I'm like, dude, we were literally drifting the corners. So everybody was hitting the wall, Doc. It wasn't just you.
Yeah.
But little mistakes, man. That changed the game for me and Brad multiple times.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. And I do gotta tell everybody because Ducky's not here. Ducky has maintained the points lead, so congratulations to him. He had a rough race today. Stage 1, he was right up there. Stage 2, that's when the bubble man got him. He ended up fighting back to 9th. And Stage 3, I hate to say it, Stage 3, final stage, however you want to look at it. I hate to say it, I would have been 6th. But old Duckster hit the wall with 2 to go and just went flying down to the infield.
What
So,
happened to you?
I
passed you. Is that what happened to you? Because I passed you with like 5 or whatever to go. Started chasing down Windy, and then Meso got by you.
Yep.
I just never saw you again.
Yeah, I pitted earlier than most people because for some reason my car just got really tight and I tried to make adjustments, but I never found it again that last stage. But yeah, that's what ended up happening. Ended up falling back a little bit behind you guys. Ducky was right in front of me. He hit the wall. He went down to the infield and came up and door slammed me. So thankfully, no one was near either one of us, or that could have got real bad. But Ducky did end up getting a 7th place finish today. Do want to congratulate you guys on your podium. Obviously, top 5 at a track like this. 16 cars fielded today in NVRA. So congratulations to you guys. Just to round it up again, it was your boy Nanners coming in at 5th. It was Meso in 4th. It was Heathen coming off the milk carton. Thank God we can go ahead and cut the funding for trying to find him. He's here, guys. And then it's going to be Mr. Windy, Revs, Air. It's Evan. It's just a fast mother trucker coming in at 2nd. And then Brad put his big stamp on today. Congratulations on that big victory. I have no doubt that there's more to go. And this points race is getting interesting. So let's go ahead and look ahead to North Wilkesboro. As for today, this has been the Lagging Legends Racing Network. And we do want to say thank you for tuning in, and thank you to Over the Wall Racing Diecast. You should check them out. But for today, Nanners out! Was you missing because you had a concussion?
I've had like 15 to 17 like documented medically confirmed concussions in my life.
Holy shit.
That explains a lot.